Hello everybody, this is Jacob Lawler with First Team Rossmore, here to give you a quick introductory video on farming. So congrats, we want to start farming. Farming is a great way to build a big business. As of recording this video, one of our agents just got back from a 30-plus day European vacation, and on her first day back to work, she had 5 listing appointments. So that is the power of farming, where you can create a culture of people who are willing to wait for you to come back from your month-long vacation in order to work with you. So very excited that you want to start farming. So the purpose of this video is to give you a quick overview on what you can find here on First Place to help you with farming and what's a good place to start. So the first place that you're going to do here is you're going to go to the roadmap. Then on the roadmap, you're going to go to generate leads, this button here, then down to territory management. So this is where you're going to find all the farming tools, strategies that we have here at First Team for you to utilize. The first thing that you would really should invest some time into is this territory kit. Now this territory kit is a step-by-step guide on how to start farming. Okay, now that the territory kit is up, I want to give you a quick overview on what actually happens with the territory kit. So again, this is a quick 18-step, step-by-step guide, the first 2 pages. The steps to quadruple your business through territory management. It starts at the very beginning, where identifying your target market and turnover. Again, that's going to be the next video that we go over, is how to actually compute turnover and identify if that is a key area that you want to actually start in. Segmenting the territory by the different categories, developing skills, and so on and so forth. So again, once you download this, go through this, because it's a great 2-page synthesis on the step-by-step things. The next most important thing that you should really invest a significant amount of time, and this is really going to be your homework, is going through this 1-page farming questionnaire, 15 questions on very specific questions that we're going to want to go over with you. So the next step after downloading this is to fill out this one sheet, calling, emailing, or texting me when you're done. Then we'll set up a one-on-one appointment to go over and actually analyze these numbers to see if this is a viable farm for you. But again, why did you select the farm? Why would people in the farm move, and where would they move to? Again, how many homes in the farm? What's the average sales price? And again, this next video that we do after this one will be to dive into how to actually compute those numbers. So this farming questionnaire will be the next homework step for you. It also goes into suggested farming tactics on what you should be posting, or what you should be dropping or mailing, or however you're going to be getting your marketing material out month by month. Some different ideas, some different marketing campaigns. Also pretty cool information here is the time evaluation, how long it's going to actually take you to implement these items. So to drop 100 homes, think about 100 homes per hour. So if you have a farm of 400 homes, it's going to take you 4 hours. So that's a good place to start here. How long it's going to take you to door knock, and also if you're going to do condos as opposed to single family. There you go. Also some time-saving tips down here about if you want to utilize kids to help you in the farm, dropping material to help, delegate some time so we have more time freed up to sell more houses. Different promotional ideas, events that you can do. Great idea, fall pumpkins, mini pumpkins, pumpkin patch, pumpkin pie giveaway. Every single year here at the office, we do a pumpkin pie order. That's a really good thing. We have a great turnout, great responses from that. Different giveaways, different promotional ideas, and all that. So take a look at that. But I do want to take a couple seconds to really go over the steps to farming success, because this is really my favorite page in the entire territory kit, is in terms of quick tips for you to memorize and really go over. What I would personally recommend is printing this 1 page out and putting this at your desk or in your folder, wherever you always look, because this is a great reminder that even though I've read this territory kit probably easily over 100 times, this is always good to go back and to always remind yourself. But some keys for this next video that we're going to talk about, which is how to compute turnover, how to research the farm. First step is to establish your farm with your manager, because we can help guide you as to what are some areas that we have seen holes in, or maybe what is one that we thought, oh my goodness, this would be a great place if we can get an agent to come in here because the turnover is high and also the opportunities there. Key here though is to not start with more than 400 homes. It's very common to want to do a whole area, a whole tract of homes that may be 2,000, 3,000 homes. But what we found is if you're just starting farming, to not do more than 400, and sometimes 400 is even a high number. So definitely less than 400. I would even say to start as low as 200 or so to really get a good grasp on the farm, because again, it's about going deep, not going wide with your relationships, because this is a relationship business. New agents have been having the most success with an affordable tract, not getting right into a $1 million neighborhood, but anywhere in the affordable range, which is really for our market area anywhere between $400,000 to $600,000 for purchase price. Also, a good place to start where you live. Convenience plays a huge role in actually becoming successful in the farm, because if it's convenient, we have less excuses to actually not go out there and farm, because you'd be surprised at how many things tend to get in the way. Budgeting, setting aside 10% of your income and 20% of your time in the farm. So this isn't meant to be all of your business is out farming. It's, we definitely believe in the 80-20 principle, where, 80% of your results will come from 20% of the work. But in the beginning, don't focus all of your time in the farm. Focus about 20% of the time, because what's the majority that's going to become successful, what's going to make sure that you're successful in the farm through longevity, is having an established cash flow is ideal. Making sure that you have a ton of cash flow business, open and closed escrows. One of the best ways to do that, especially agents who are just getting started, working buyers. Buyers are fantastic cash flow business. It's a crazy phenomenon to have one open house on a Saturday, meet a couple on a Saturday, show them property on Tuesday, negotiate offers on Wednesday, and opening up escrow on either Wednesday or Thursday. That very rarely, if ever, happens with listings. It's just being able to work them properly. So again, making sure that you have the proper cash flow to sustain the farm, because I cannot tell you how important sustainability is, because this is a long-term type of a business. Distributing flyers weekly and dropping monthly is key. To get started in this business, you have to overwhelm them with your presence. So making sure that you have a piece of marketing material dropped on their doorstep or mail to their mailbox every single week, the same time, every single week, the same day, the same time, where they learn to expect that from you. Also, door knocking is key for farming, because one of the great farming videos that I'm going to include in this series, one of our great managers, Mark Kojak, says you're not farming the houses, you're farming the people beyond or behind the door. So that is really important to create these relationships, being at the doorstep every single month. Also having a set, undisturbed weekly farming schedule. That goes again back to every single week is the same, where they learn to expect you at their doorstep on this day. They learn to expect your marketing pieces to be there that day as well. Plan marketing materials in advance. You'd be surprised at how many things fall through the cracks. Personal recommendation is plan out your marketing material at least 1 month in advance, and have all 4 to 5 weeks of that next month's calendar delivered at the same time to your office. That way you have a stack of materials waiting. That way you're not waiting. Let's say you're supposed to farm on a Wednesday and you're waiting for stuff to get delivered on a Tuesday, and God forbid there's a storm or something and you don't get your marketing material in time. Also, be aware of changing markets and be prepared to respond accordingly with your market materials. The market isn't always going to be hot. The market isn't always going to be crap, right? Sometimes it's a seller's market. Sometimes it's a buyer's market. You want to understand why people are moving, where are they moving to, so that you can market directly to them. So make sure that you keep an eye on what are the trends in the market, how's the market adjusting. Also, remaining consistent in your output of marketing materials is incredibly, important. Making sure you have a consistent brand and you also keep your level of frequency and consistency there. Just like going to the gym, you can't expect to run a mile on the treadmill or lift weights one time and all of a sudden get in shape. Same thing with with farming. Just because you dropped a material once 1 week or 1 month or even 1 year, don't expect to all of a sudden have business flowing at you. The only expectation you should have is you're in for the long run. Don't expect results within a certain time.